ترڅومه چې خپل مقام ترلاسه نه شي ځلې ځلې به درځم ستا مورچلو ته که سر ته مې وهې پروا مې نشته خو وینې به تویېږي خو دې پوه شه له هر تاج کې مجاهد در پیدا کېږي که سترګې رانه وباسې خوله راباندې ماته کړې موج د انقلاب مې په رګونو کې ورکېږي نعره تکبیر
Once a proxy in the Afghan jihad and the American war on terror, today Pakistan finds itself isolated across much of the Muslim world. How did a country once hailed as the fortress of Islam, the only nuclear power in the Muslim bloc, lose so much diplomatic ground? To understand Pakistan's isolation, we go back 2 decades. After 9/11, Pakistan became Washington's frontline ally. President Pervez Musharraf promised, "We are with you in this war against terror."
That in search of all the Al-Qaeda operatives who are non-Afghan, non-Pakistani, pretty easy to identify. We have entered, as far on the Pakistani side, an area known as the FATA, the federally administered tribal areas where the government never entered for over a century. This is the first time that the Pakistan Army and our civil armed forces have entered this region, and we are in the process of opening out this region. Now, if at all any Al-Qaeda operative is hiding in this region, we are after them. Now, whether Osama bin Laden is here or across the border, your guess, sir, will be as good as mine. So I wouldn't like to venture into a guess. But the possibility of his maybe shifting sides on the border is very much there. But as I said, we are fully inside the areas which are treacherous areas. We have an ingress there, and there is no doubt in my mind that the military, with every passage of time, will be able to locate any Al-Qaeda members hiding in this area.
But this alliance carried contradictions. While publicly fighting Al-Qaeda, Pakistan's intelligence services were accused of tolerating militant networks. That double game built resentment in Western capitals and unease in the Muslim world. You can't keep snakes in your backyard and expect them only to bite your neighbors. You know, eventually those snakes are going to turn on whoever has them in the backyard. Then came May 2, 2011. US Navy SEALs raided Abbottabad and killed Osama bin Laden.
After years of painstaking work by our intelligence community, I was briefed on a possible lead to bin Laden. It was far from certain, and it took many months to run this thread to ground. I met repeatedly with my national security team as we developed more information about the possibility that we had located bin Laden hiding within a compound deep inside Pakistan. And finally, last week, I determined that we had enough intelligence to take action and authorized an operation to get Osama bin Laden and bring him to justice.
For the Muslim world, the question was stark. Was Pakistan clueless or complicit? Either answer damaged credibility. Within months, trust evaporated. Western allies cut aid. Arab states grew cautious. The image of a nuclear-armed, unstable Pakistan began to overshadow the narrative of an Islamic champion. Meanwhile, the Gulf world was changing. Saudi Arabia and the UAE were shifting from ideological politics to pragmatic power economics. They looked east to Asia for trade, not to Islamabad for leadership.
أنا أعتقد أن أوروبا الجديدة هي الشرق الأوسط. المملكة العربية السعودية في ال5 سنوات القادمة سوف تكون مختلفة تماما. البحرين سوف تكون مختلفة تماما. الكويت حتى قطر على خلافنا معاهم لديهم اقتصاد قوي سوف تكون مختلفة تماما بعد 5 سنوات. الإمارات، عمان، لبنان، الأردن، مصر، العراق والفرص التي لديها. إذا نجحنا في ال5 سنوات القادمة سوف تلتحق فينا دول أكثر، وسوف تكون النهضة القادمة في العالم في 30 سنة القادمة في الشرق الأوسط إن شاء الله. هذه حرب السعوديين، هذه حربي اللي أخوضها شخصيا، ولا أريد أن أفارق الحياة إلا وأرى الشرق الأوسط في مقدمة مصاف في العالم، وأعتقد أن هذا الهدف سوف يتحقق 100%.
الله يعطيك طول العمر يا سيدي.
At home, political volatility compounded the problem. Civilian-military rifts, populist leaders clashing with generals, and rhetoric flattering extremists all worried foreign capitals. Today, Pakistan still finds lifelines. China invests through CPEC. Turkey remains a close ally. Saudi Arabia and the UAE step in with loans during crises. But the era of unconditional brotherhood is over. The Muslim world has moved on toward economy and stability. Pakistan's old playbook of ideology and proxies no longer buys influence. From proxy to pariah, not overnight and not forever. Pakistan's challenge: fight militancy decisively, stabilize politics, and match faith with strategy.